Well, good evening, everybody. Brothers and sisters in Christ, it's my privilege tonight to introduce you to an upcoming blog series. Our focal passage for this blog series is going to be Hebrews chapter 11, beginning at verses 13 and going all the way to verse 16, which I'm going to read to you here. All these died in faith, without receiving the promises, but having seen them and having welcomed them from a distance, and having confessed that they were strangers and exiles on the earth. For those who say such things make it clear that they are seeking a country of their own. And indeed, if they had been thinking of that country from which they came, from which they went out, they would have had opportunity to return. But as it is, they desire a better country, that is a heavenly one. Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. I want to invite you to join me as we look at the lives of Abraham, Jacob, Joseph, and Moses. And the intention of this blog series, as always, is to encourage you as you walk with God. And the focus for this is primarily going to be on those times in our life where we're having to wait on God, and how it is that we could look at the life and the actions of Abraham and the other characters of faith. Remember that as Christians and as men and women who walk with God, that we are always going to have, during different stages of our life, times where God is going to have us wait. There's going to be times of silence, times of struggle, times of doubt. And as Joseph would testify, times where God gives us a vision and a dream, and mentioning that gets us into trouble with our family members. So walking with God is a journey, and I want to encourage you in that journey. As part of the introduction to this blog series, I plan to share 4 truths with you tonight. All of these are directly quoted from a book entitled Freedom from the Incurable Addiction to Self, Waiting for Heaven by Larry Crabb. First 2 truths are going to be found on page 5. Truth 1. But Christianity offers a Jesus-like peace that supports us in living and loving well, even when life is disappointing and heartbreaking. Jesus-like peace doesn't suffocate the pain. It releases purpose through pain. Truth number 2. For a Christian, existence is a journey through a God-delighting life, a meaningful and joyful, if imperfect and difficult journey that is moving on a straight path to the never-ending joy everyone longs to fully experience. Truths 3 and 4 are found on page 9. Truth number 3. Waiting on God's timetable, frustrating though it may be, will free us to live a good life now, marked by increasingly consistent self-denying, other-centeredness, and always deepening appreciation of forgiveness. No longer so caught up in providing for our own good feelings for a static but shallow temporary pleasure. And truth number 4. Waiting Christians will more quickly recognize temptation for what it is, an opportunity to arrange for oneself an experience that God promises to provide later. And waiting Christians will discover new strength to resist the allure of such opportunities. Christians who learn to wait will live a better life now and die a better death when heaven's gates swing wide open. I will have some additional commentary and application from these 4 truths, as well as give you some scriptural examples as well on my written form of this blog, which I hope that you will join me in reading. God bless you.